Hello everybody, this is Matt Ollie, the Bucket of Grots as most of you know me, and I need to talk to you today to tell you about something I've been keeping as quiet as I can for 18 months now. It's something that people have encouraged me to come and talk about, or to, some people have blackmailed me about to keep them silent, and it's just becoming unmanageable. So some of you will know me as the person who has just under 2,000 grots in a bucket, and I need to tell you today that actually that's not true. I have one grot, that's this grot here, it's this little fella, and I've been lying about the other 1,999 for the past 18 months. In this video I'm going to show you a bit about how I did that, some of the editing skills I used, which were quite advanced, and also I'm going to show some of the people encouraging me to come forward, or some of the blackmail that people have been doing to stop me, and then we'll talk a bit about the famous bucket pour video as well. So I hope you'll watch it and come to forgive me one day. But first we're going to take a look at some people who told me that I should tell you all the truth. Talk about comp, and in that I presume at some point we're going to talk about the grot challenge that you did with the 540 grots, I believe I said it was.
Do you think we should possibly mention that it is actually just a lot of movement trays and one grot?
I
mean, the whole thing where whenever I killed it, you took it away and hit it like a magician, and then it just reappeared. I mean, stylish.
Magic.
But people do seem to think that you actually have several thousand grots.
So here you'll see a video I had with the mediocre modeler. Whenever he talked about the fact there was only one grot, I would kill the stream so that it would look like I was having technical difficulties. So the real victims here are actually a Vodafone, who I probably owe an apology to for blaming them for my internet always cutting out. Next up, you'll hear a message I received from an anonymous source, which I'll let explain itself.
Mr. Bucket, you scheming scoundrel. There were no sound issues yesterday at all. No, not at all. I found out something rather interesting. Instead, you have removed what can only be considered a chilling accusation. Yes. I figured out that exactly you have one single grot, not many, and the rest are all edited in. Blasphemy. No, if you don't want the rest of the world to know, you will be wiring me the sum of 1,000,000 teeth. Yes. Oh, Mr. Bucket, I will ensure that you are cancelled for good.
So as you can see from those videos, some people wanted me to tell the truth, some people were willing to blackmail me for teeth or whiskey to keep it a secret. And so I'm going to come out and tell you now, before, to not give them power over the situation. Next, I'm going to show you how I managed to turn this one grot into pictures of hundreds and hundreds of grots at a time using an example. And then, yes, I will show you, and we'll see. Then I'll show you the video afterwards. Okay, so I thought I'd show you just quickly how I managed to turn something like this picture. So this is a good example of a picture. You can see the grot down there. So I'm just going to quickly show you how easy it is to make this into, in this case I'm going to make it into about 500 grots. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the freeform select tool. Make sure the transparent selection is on, and I'm going to cut it out, and you've got to be really neat and tidy about this, like I am. Really take your time and attention. And what we do is press Ctrl C and Ctrl V, and that does something called copy and paste, which is quite it's quite an advanced technique, but anyone with practice can master it. And what we can do, literally, once you've done that, you can just copy this grot as many times as you want. So what we can do is we're going to copy a whole tray's worth. Now I know what you're thinking, copying one at a time is hard, but once I've made a row like this, what I can then do is, again, being really precise, cut them out like this. There we go. And then just copy that whole row. Do the same again. I'm just going to do this to the whole tray. What I'm going to do here actually is, I've got about half a tray, so I'm going to do the same again. Again, really neatly. You see how I'm following the contour of the helmets and the guns really closely to make sure it's as accurate as possible. Copy that there. I'm going to copy that onto there. I'm going to do one more row. What I'm going to do is just copy over there so it fits perfectly. And that's the whole tray done immediately. So what we're going to do now we've done one tray's worth, is I'm going to take this from here so that the perspective works right. And again, just cut all this out, copy, scroll up to here, and then just pop that down there. And then copy this one down here again as well. Oh dear, that one's not very neat, is it? That's right, we can tidy that up in editing. That one down there, and that one down there. There's a few other things to do, about colouring, so I won't go into that in detail, but to colour, you literally just grab the brush tool and a colour, and you can start painting in their thing. No. And as you can see, there's also a few bits of, this always needs to be blended in, so what I do is I grab a razor and start just kind of rubbing these bits out, and then I can paint back that colour in. You just make it really, really clear like that. It's just seamless blending. And that's how you go from something like that to, if I just go through and blend it out a bit more, I won't show you now, but you can get something that looks a bit like this. You can see, the blending's a lot cleaner. The colours have worked, so you can see here, it looks like all the colours are different. So yeah, that's how you make 500 grots out of one. So we just save that, and then we're done. So as you can see, it's really easy to fake these things. I can't imagine that more than half of the stuff you see online is real. That Sons of Ananta guy who claims to have done those cherry blossom harlequins, that's clearly photoshopped. Not as advanced skills as mine, but clearly pretty advanced. The last thing I want to show you is the bucket pour video, and for that I'm just going to show you the original video, and then the video with the audio, with the original audio track on it. Which I just replaced by kind of duplicating a sound of a grot falling on the table repeatedly. So that's the last bit I'll show you. Do stick around and we'll have a look. So there is, that is the truth finally come out. It's been a good ride for 18 months, and hopefully you will all come to forgive me one day. And what I've decided is I do have a bucket and I do have a grot, so we'll stick this fella in there, and I'll see if I can get up to a bucket load one day. Thanks for watching. Please stick by, because obviously there's one more important bit coming up next, which I just need to sort out. But thanks for watching and listening, and I hope you can learn to forgive me one day. Obviously this is an absolute work of fiction, but thank you if you watched this far, and for those of you who do want some final confirmation that there is a whole bucket of grots in my house, this is what a bucket pour looks like. There's a bucket. Also, my internet is actually shit. Don't trust Vodafone.